Well, from San Francisco, California, we're live at Oracle Park, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Logan Webb. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
About to get started here, Jake Cronenworth now at the plate.
Jake Cronenworth.
And we are underway here in San Francisco. Webb, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. And delivers outside. That one almost got him. Got him swinging. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Ramon Laureano.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And that one finds its way through. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Waste no time there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Manny Machado.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting 4th, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Outside. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. To third, safe there. Safe. And I gotta think that'll be scored a pass ball. Two outs and a runner at third here in the 2nd game of the series. That one missed. Ramon Laureano in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a base hit, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So 2 down. Here's Ramon Laureano. And that one is lifted in the air. Eldridge on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Randy Vasquez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Right
Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
First baseman, Rafael Devers.
No, that's away.
Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Willie Adames stands in.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one found hard the other way. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the Giants lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Just missed. Chapman launched a homer in his most recent game. Into center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away. So here's Bader now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Swings through that.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently, you let your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
2 down, nobody on. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 1 inning in the books here. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. Andujar working through some struggles lately. The 1-1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball get out of the ballpark
for him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one. You know how rare a 5-homer game is, Booth? Babe Ruth never did it. Neither did Ted Williams, Henry Aaron, Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds, or Aaron Judge. Through the first 120-odd years of MLB history, nobody had a game like that.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, they can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Here comes X to the plate.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And the 1-0. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Checks over to first, back safely. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
That catches the outside corner. That is strike 2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen, so I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Just missed. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Lifted in the air down the left side, but it's just foul. Two now. This one popped up. Infield fly called there. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Golden opportunity right here. And a big swing and a miss.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Here's the throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series. Ground ball left side. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Up next for the Padres.
So up next, Jackson Merrill singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 3 and the Giants 2. We head to the bottom of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, Luis Arias. This one in the air right field. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Splits the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hard hit right side. Sheets takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Sean Murphy.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that's a strike. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. 2-2. Got him. Inning over. Giants go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
comebacker to the mound. Throw to first in time. Here's Miguel Andujar. He's already homered here in this one. And that one in the air center field. 2 down. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Adames. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
And that is the inning. Padres down in order, but they're up 3-2. Set for the bottom of the third, and digging in for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge. Liner, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
There's the strike. To first, might be 2. On to Bogarts. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Strike. Woo.
And that's downstairs and outside. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Pitch misses there. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4. Challenge from behind the dish here.
For the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Struck him out looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it 3-2. As we go to the top of the 4th. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate. Boog, I can't even keep track of how many full counts we've had in this one. I've messed up my scorebook because there have been so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
That one drilled left field, carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He sends it out of here. His 2nd of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Jake Cronenworth digs in now. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That one ripped right center field. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Swings through that one for strike one. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 5-2.
Comes through with the RBI. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Manny Machado. 1 for 2. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Logan Webb won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New arm for the Giants, Hayden Birdsong.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Flares it into the outfield. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Center fielder Jackson Merrill.
No!
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
All loaded up. Laureano comes up to hit. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. High fly ball lifted into near right field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Padres 6 and the Giants 2. Bottom 4 and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
First pitch swinging.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Sheets under it. And there's one down.
That's the ball.
The Padres leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Nope. Ball 2.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Bader takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Chapman at first, one gone. In the air to left center. And there's two away. Out to short. Bogarts the flip, and very nicely done for the out. Back here at Oracle Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Sheets leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2 now. That one missed. And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First pitch way inside a fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Two-0. High fly ball out towards left field. And it's a foul ball.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
One out man at first. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. He's already homered in this game.
Nope, that's off the plate. Woo!
Man at first, one away. Looked like it was a little bit up. That one finds the zone and a full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them.
really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out. Gets the call, and it's 0-2. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they still got both their challenges. Strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Padres trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging for the K. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Oh.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out.
Now this one gets through. Sheets headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Machado out of the play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 7-2 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Francisco, and digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one down.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
And another ball. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Now the left fielder, Bryce Eldridge. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Huh.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Play made, that ends the inning. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. So digging in,
Leading off for the
Jackson Merrill.
Padres, center fielder Jackson Merrill. Now pitching for the
Spencer
Giants.
Bivens gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Hammered down the right side, but foul. This one in the air, center field. Adames in position, and there's one away. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. And that one clips the corner. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. That's a ball.
That's
Tried
a ball.
the sweeper. Two down, nobody on. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Three-one now. And a foul ball.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Good job to fight that one off. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. In there at the knees for a strike. Jackknifes out of the way. Andujar off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That's out number 3. One left for San Diego, but they're still on top 7-2. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
off
it's the Giants
the
leadoff
Giants.
hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
That's out to center field. And there's one down. Outside. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The Padres leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a 1-2. And Devers hits that one. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Giants.
Next to hit, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Inside, just missed. Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 3-1. And that is out of play. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Devers headed home. The relay to the plate. Safe. It's 7-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Chapman gets a piece there. One out and a runner at second. Check swing. No appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Man at second. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe. Now a 3-run game, 7-4. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Randy Vasquez is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. On the mound now, David Morgan.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And now Bader up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One-two now. This to center field. Merrill coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Luis Ariz stands in. He's been a great free agent sign.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Chapman off of first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. Cronenworth tosses to first, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 7 and the Giants 4. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Xander Bogart.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed. And now it's filled up. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Padres.
Now here is Luis Campusano. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Late swing fouled off. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Campusano wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pad. Spencer Bivens departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Eric Miller.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Miller, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The Padres trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. That's outside, and that's ball 3.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
Left center base hit. Here comes Bogarts around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the grab.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat.
Oh.
Two on, one out. Machado thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still two challenges left for them. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-1. On a line out towards center. And he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely with two gone.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Campusano at third. Cronenworth at first. 2 out of the inning. The 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's a foul ball. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 8 and the Giants 4. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Schmidt leading things off and takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Yuki Matsui, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Adam getting loose as well. This to third. Machado throws to first in time.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Sean Murphy.
The Giants down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Morgan in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Swings through that one. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one misses. Full count now. High fly ball, right field. 2 away. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. David Morgan gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Yuki Matsui comes on now.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Eldridge in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground right side. Sheets steps on the bag, inning over on the ground.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joel Peguero.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Jose Buto, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swings through that. The 2-1. That one pushed foul. Two now. And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one at triple digits.
Whoa.
The 2-1 is high. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Draws the walk there.
Whoa.
The 1-0.
Strike. Whoa.
Andujar over at first with 1 away. Close, but called a ball. Yeah, that's ball 2. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. On to the bottom of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
That's out the corner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. The Padres leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants, the short
2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit.
Nope, that's off the plate. Huh.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. It's the Padres 8 and the Giants 4. Back here at Oracle Park. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts.
now pitching.
New arm for the Giants, Jose Butto.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Strike on the inside corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Late on that fastball. And there's a ball. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Padres.
Back to the top of the order now. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Outside, and it's 1-0. Campusano, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Inside, almost got him. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. And it's out of here into the arcade section for a home run. Jake Cronenworth will touch them all. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
No, that's a ball.
2 runs across in the inning here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Machado in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a pop-up. Devers settles under this one, and that is that. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 10-4 score. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Chapman gets a piece there. Estrada, he's one of those guys that seems like he's out there to do just one thing, and that's strike people out.
Ball inside.
So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. And down on strikes. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Drew Gilbert, looking to start something with 1 gone. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Giants down to their final out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Arise, stands in now and watches strike 1. inside. Ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Estrada is just one strike away.
No, that's a ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 down, nobody on. That just misses, and the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
The first 2 games of this series really good, exchanged punch for punch, blow for blow, but tomorrow will be a big one, especially in a day game. There might be some shadows in the afternoon, so you really want to focus on scoring early and playing very good defense to prevent runs. We'll see who wins it tomorrow.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From Oracle Park in San Francisco, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill here today, Tyler Mahle. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. Ready to go? Jake Cronenworth now at the plate.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
And run away here this afternoon. Mahle goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That one missed. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up.
Manny Machado.
Runner on the move. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get into scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Just getting started here in San Francisco. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lee takes it in for the out. 2 down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Freddie Fermin.
And Boog, I don't know what it is, but a big part of his struggles this season have come from the way he's hit on the road. Listen, away from home, he's hitting under the Mendoza line, and that's just not getting it done. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that's difficult to break out of. It's difficult to diagnose, and you've got to figure out a way, because you're going to have to perform on the road if you're going to stay in the lineup every day and be a contributor on a big league ball club.
2 down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. And ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Nick Pivetta. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. High fly ball right field. Castellanos moving under it. 1 down. Here's the Giants lineup. Batting third, a guy they're looking for a little more out of right now, Willie Adames.
Well, he's a guy they want to rely on to drive in runs, but he's just truly been having struggles hitting with runners in scoring position this season. And it can get in a guy's head when you're not coming through for the team. All of a sudden, you're gripping the bat so much tighter. You're grinding, sawdust coming out. You're tense. Your swing gets long because you're not recognizing pitches and you're committing too soon. With that said, he's got to find a way to slow the ball game down, just get the bat to the baseball and see if he can find a hole. That'll probably break him out.
Foul ball. And that's off
the plate.
The inside edge. 2-2. Pivetta with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now. Willie Adames stands in. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And takes low for ball 1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
The 1-2. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Giants are down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Singy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Good eye in that spot.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Fly ball to right. 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Aye.
No score here in the second. Now he breaks his bat. And that's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Struck him out. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
This to center field. Merrill makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. 1 out man at first. Luis Arraez stands in. 3rd of the National League leaderboard for batting average. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Man at first, 1 away. That misses. 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard. The Giants looking to strike first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Lifted in the air, right center field. No one can get there. It falls in. The throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Runners in the corners here, 1 away. Daniel Susak, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next.
Ball 1.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We've played 2 full. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. New inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Bryce Johnson.
Ball, that's down.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one above the zone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Can't get there, too slow to get after it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now here is Mason McCoy. Had the day off yesterday. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. To third, might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. On to first, double play. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres nothing. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Well, it looks like they
that's
want to be
inside.
real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Popped in the air. Left field. One up, one down.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a two-strike count.
That's outside. Aye.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carrying well. To the warning track. Makes the catch. And here is Matt Chapman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Nope. Aye.
Chapman gets a piece there. Two down, nobody on. This to third. Machado whips it across, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there. Welcome back,
Leading
and
off
take
for
a look at some
San Diego,
hot hitting
second
in this
baseman,
series
Jake
as we
Cronenworth.
check out the numbers. This one popped up. Adames should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres.
Here's Manny Machado.
Third baseman,
Flied to right
Manny Machado.
his first time.
Ball, that's in.
Machado in his 14th season, a member of the 2,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. This one in the air, center field. Bader settles under it. 2 away. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Struck out swinging his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Almost got him. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that one
No,
missing
inside.
inside a sharp slider. Backed off the plate that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Man, that got him square in the mask. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One left for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom four, and digging in for San Francisco, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Hey!
The 0-1.
8-2.
Next offering misses down and away. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and they'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter Luis Ariz.
Nope.
Here's something
That's
to watch,
inside.
Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. There's a swing and a drive. Castellanos ranges back. And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Fastball for a strike. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Giants go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Nick Castellanos. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Foul ball there. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
This one in the air. Devers under it. 2 down. Bryce Johnson now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball is outside.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it's into the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Swings through that one for strike one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the fifth. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Johnson on at second with two down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Adames to first. Inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Susak at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder
into center. Merrill on the move. Tracks it down for the out. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And that one wrapped foul. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one missed.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's a 2-2. This one popped up. Cronenworth gets under it. Takes it in for the out. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Ball.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Mason McCoy digs in now.
Shortstop Mason McCoy.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Ball 1 there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
The Giants up by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball in. Ball,
He's
that's
just
out.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Cronenworth will take his base.
Up next for the Padres.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. 1 for 2. This is again 5 in a row.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1-1 now. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Next for the Padres. Center fielder,
Just a
Jackson
cookie
Merrill.
down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyler Mahle gives way. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. New pitcher now, Eric Miller.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Merrill wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 on, 1 out.
Nope, that's a ball. Hey!
Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. and swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Next offering is outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Squirts away a little bit. Now the tag at third, and they got it. And that is the inning. Padres leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ron Marinaccio.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Adames leading things off and takes a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Just missed. Just missing there, and the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Now that's smacked to right center. And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And that drops in for a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Adames on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So here's Bader now.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Now the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That's too low. Ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put away pitch, and it's
pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Look out, way inside. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Top of inning number 7. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. And a swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. To the right side, and that's foul. That one missed. Jackknifes out of the way. Three-two. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Eric Miller departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New arm for the Giants, Hayden Birdsong.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Activity in the bullpen. Jose Buto, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The Padres with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Goes down looking. Castellanos not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres. His righty-lefty splits there.
Going an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fought off foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Outside low, ball one.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two on, one out. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
For me, up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Sheets at second on Duhar. On at first with 2 down. Check swing went around, and it's 1-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Padres waste a chance. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Morgan.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Morgan, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is downstairs. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Giants, catcher
Daniel Susak getting ready to hit. Bullpen action for the Padres. Jason Adam getting ready to go. And that is out of play. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one for strike two. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball one there. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Just misses
inside,
with
ball
that
two.
one. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. That's a little bit low. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
So back to the top of the order. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jake Cronenworth. The 1-1. Ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Padres trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres nothing. Jason Adam gets the call from the pen.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Luis Matos.
Hey.
Comes up empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Devers, the next to hit, takes outside. Movement in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one almost got him.
Ball 3.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 3.
And a payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Giants down in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. We go to the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Walker.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Buto up and loosening in the pen. This ball's chopped on the ground. Devers takes it to the bag. Out, leading off the top of the 9th, and they take care of a big threat right there. What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
So they're down to their final out. Nick Castellanos, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. Walker looking to reach double-digit saves on the year.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.